So now we're in the proper game number 3. It's going to be yet another ZVZ. We've got the players changing colors again, and we have...
I think you're doing it on purpose.
We have iDrone as the blue Zerg on the right side, and his opponent from Metagaming is going to be Kamikiri as the red Zerg. iDrone, of course, is from Team Legion, but hopefully you guys know that by now.
You're awesome. Check out our website, too. I'm gonna type it.
Glad they love each other. That's good.
Aww.
And yeah.
Mutual.
Alright, so what are these players going to be doing this game? Is it going to be another set of 15 hatches? Probably, to be honest.
Be. It's a weird map, too, so...
I love this map because it's 3 players. Normally, if it's like Zerg versus Terran or Zerg versus Protoss, it's so great because you're forced into having like an asymmetric number of bases.
Yeah.
And in ZVZ, usually it doesn't last long enough for it to matter, but it'll still be pretty cool. Alright, looks like iDrone's going to be opening with Speedlings, and Kamikiri's actually going to be opening with a 15 hatch again. So finally, we're going to have a little bit of difference in builds here.
Good stuff. Mirror matchups are a little tired when they're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, or you know when they're 4-gating every game. I guess Counts is doing exactly the same thing.
If they're both 4-gating, then yeah.
Usually pretty boring. I'm not sure that this map is particularly small, so iDrone is going to have Lings a little bit earlier, but the big thing that's going to play in his favor is he's going to have speed a lot earlier.
Oh, yes. He's already got his gas mining. He's just waiting for that spawning pool to finish.
Yep, and you know, if he can get in there and do just a really nice timing when he's got speed and his opponent doesn't, he's going to be able to clean up all of his Zerglings. And he could take an early game with that.
He definitely could. I like how they're all sending their overlords out and completely missing each other. Did these two even see each other? I
don't think so. It's one of the wonders of Testbug, you know? If you're scouting, that's actually kind of interesting that you point that out, because iDrone's going to scout somewhere in between the natural and the main.
Yeah.
And so his overlord takes a radically different path to see that natural than Kamikiri's does, and he gets to see both the natural and the main.
Here we go. Kamikiri's the first one to spot iDrone. No, I'm a 12-year-old boy.
I was actually just typing that as you were saying it. Since you've been accused of that before.
I have. It comes up quite frequently.
You should try to sound less boyish. That's the conclusion.
Gee, thanks.
Perhaps less...
bust out the Valley Girl accent that I don't have.
That would be terrifying.
That would be. Alright, so we got some Lings on the move here from iDrone. It looks like he's heading straight up to Kamikiri's base.
Yep. And he's going to finish Zergling speed right as he gets there. Excellent timing.
Kamikiri is dropping a Spine Crawler, which is about half done as the Lings arrive, and the Queen is out, so that's probably going to help with the defend. Oh, here we go. He's moved his Queen to the ramp. I like that. She's big enough to block it.
Yeah, very clutch defense.
There we go. He sacks a drone.
Yeah, and he lost a lot of the Zerglings there just for one drone.
Yeah. That was not a exactly held so much better this game. Sync's got it.
Yep. I think you know, it's early, but I would say Kamikiri's got a pretty strong advantage like that because he's up a base now. He's got his natural. He got a bunch of link kills, and he's gonna have Zergling speed soon. So really, iDrone's advantage is coming to an end here, or his tech advantage rather, since he has a disadvantage otherwise.
Here we go. iDrone's just saturating his natural now. And he's not lining gas, so...
That's actually interesting. He looks like he wanted to transition into Banelings here, but he's pulled his drones from gas a second time. Not sure what his game plan is going to be with that. Kind of a weird transition. Banelings then, no Banelings.
To Baneling or not to Baneling?
And at the same time, it looks like Kamikiri's going to be getting his layer tech, and he's going to be probably going Mutas again, because he's thrown down both of his gas geysers at his natural.
He's extremely well defended. iDrone is not going to be able to get his Lings in here. He's got a Spine Crawler sitting right here next to the hatchery that can pretty much reach him even if he's in the mineral line, and he's got a couple Banelings and a Queen ready for the defense.
Yep. He's going to be very safe, for sure.
There we go. iDrone's get on his gas now. And
Finally.
he's getting his lair.
He is going to be behind on layer attack, so hopefully he will scout that. I mean, he might get attacked by mutas pretty soon, so hopefully he'll know that he needs to not get mutalisks this game. He should definitely go for those infestors or hydralisks. Personally, I like infestors, but it's a little bit difficult sometimes to get all the hydras with one fungal growth, so
Yeah.
some good hydralisk defense always works. I don't know if you were reading the chat there, but there's a player on their team whose real name is Zaid, and someone was asking, where is he from? And one of his teammates says he's from Middle Earth.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the Middle Earth one. I didn't really see what happened there. By the way, this Spinecrawler just got its first kill.
Oh, excellent. It's made itself useful.
There you go. Yep, there was a scouting ling, and it just kind of ran in there and died.
They tend to do that.
And that is a fast fire. I didn't miss that message in the chat. We've got Baneling speed coming up from iDrone. So it looks like he is going to commit to Banelings now.
Yeah, I think iDrone's best strategy here is going to be to go for a pretty big Baneling Zergling all-in, because he still hasn't made an Infestation Pit or a Hydralisk Den, and he doesn't even have an Evo Chamber, so really he has no way of dealing with these Mutalisks when they come out. And pretty much as soon as Kamikiri shows up, it's going to be GG. So, yeah, he's got 30 seconds here. Gonna need to get that Baneling speed, which is more than 30 seconds from being done, and then just run his ass in there and try to kill anything.
There's the Evo chamber for Kamikiri.
Trying to look. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is this Evo chamber? But yeah, okay. In the back of his base. That's cool. Alright, so
There we go.
iDrone's gonna move out now.
Got a
Big
lot
attack
of
here.
movement.
But the first wave of mutas has actually come out, so I dare say the game is unfortunately over for iDrone.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he snuck out a Hydralisk Den while we weren't looking, and it's almost done. Huh.
When? How?
When did he get that? We were just talking about that for like a minute. Like, yeah, he doesn't have anything to do against this. I think Hydralisk Dens actually just take like 10 seconds to build. Oh, it takes 40 seconds to build. So,
yeah, that was surprising. I didn't even see that in the queue.
big
okay.
Baneling hits. I was looking for those Banelings, couldn't find them. But all right, he got some workers there, so he got 16 workers with his Banelings. And we're going to see a pretty big counterattack with these Mutalisks here. iDrone does have 4 Hydras coming out. He's got 3 on the field already. Is he going to be able to hold this? Actually, probably not.
Yeah, he doesn't have really a lot of anti-air. He's got his queens. He doesn't have any spine crawlers even. Or spore crawlers, sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's going to whittle away at these with these Hydras, but they're coming out one by one and just getting picked off.
Exactly.
Kamikiri, I would really like it if he would just focus down this Hydralisk Den, and then he'd be completely safe. But
exactly. I would love to see some emergency spore crawlers from iDrone.
yeah, well, he doesn't have a Evo Chamber, so he unfortunately is not able to make spore crawlers.
iDrone is rushing some links into the main base. I think he's trying to do some economy damage, but there's a GG. Never mind.
He transitions from the counterattack into a GG. Happens sometimes. Alright, so
It
it looks
wasn't
like...
a very effective counterattack. I think he started with about 10 ling and he finished with 4.
Yeah, 10 Ling's not a very good counterattack, usually. So Kamikiri's going to take game 1, and Metagaming is going to go up 1-0.
Alright.